G'day guys, welcome to another video. I'll start off this one by saying we have cleared the defect on the Evo. Absolute waste of everybody's time. What a pointless defect for like 20 mil of height. So I raised it up. As you can see, can actually slide under this car and service it now with the height that it's at the moment. I think I'm actually going to leave it like this. I really like it. No attention from the cops. Looks really good. But anyway, onto the VN. Believe it or not, this car has moved out of the backyard. It's very, very dusty, but I got a truck on the way to come pick it up. It's finally going to see some daylight to go get the exhaust sort of dodged up to work, just so we can start it and not really shit the neighbours with open headers. Look at that. Gives you an idea how long it's been sitting out the back there. So, tow truck's here, load it up and off we go. Beautiful. Woohoo! We out of here. Cold start. Ah, battery's flat. So what we're doing is the exhaust doesn't meet up to my headers anymore because I changed the headers on this car. So as you've seen, the exhaust is a bit too long, so Andrew's going to modify that for me today. We've got to move his cars out and put the van in and up on the hoist. Are you sure this one's going to start?
Yeah.
Is it going to blow my eardrums?
Probably.
Fucking me! What were you just saying? I know this one will start. Yeah, sure. It's that big it doesn't fit on my screen. Alright, we're doing some dodgy shit. So to get this in there with the locker is going to be impossible pushing it. So Andrew's going to tow it with the forklift. Do a U-turn and in there, and then out the other side with the forklift. So we'll see how this goes. So close, like 3 inches there, and here is like an inch.
I think it'll be easier if we just run it out the extractors.
This is possibly the worst exhaust I've ever seen in my fucking life.
That's what I was at.
It's made from like 5 different materials. This was from a swamp that or some they found on the side of the road.
At least they use some stainless.
It's so dirty under here now. It was really clean at the start. What's your plan here?
Just gotta work out.
Where are you gonna chop?
Yeah, without stuffing up the angle.
This is how shonky this exhaust was. And still is. What the fuck is that?
Have a drink.
The squirter?
She's a squirter.
With this fisheye, your head looks huge,
Does it?
Daniel.
It's all that knowledge, you know.
Yeah, all that knowledge. Alright, crank it. Oh my god.
Okay.
Keep cranking, or just
Just keep hitting it like on. You said it's got oil there.
Yeah. Oh, but only 5 litres.
Have you got some top up here?
Yep. That's reverse?
yeah. Is that first?
Reverse.
Hey, put your foot on the brake.
We got fucking gears! Transmission works. That was an aftermarket crank seal. That was one of those Aeroflow things. Shootbox.
You know, it would have been really. You're gonna have to take the radiator out and
To get the pulley
I
off.
was kind of hoping there'd be enough room. If we didn't have the fan, it would have maybe done it.
I'm showing my shit wiring. The fuck is that, man? Oh, it's hitting here. You can see on the mount cross member. That's what I could feel. Fuck, good weld, Spitty. Is that a cock?
These always leak these fucking gaskets. They like weep all the time.
Or maybe I over tightened it.
Maybe.
I did them pretty tight. So sweaty pan, sweaty
It's not a
balls,
big deal. It's kind of like
crank seal.
sweating blue.
Fucking hell. Definitely with a country car. Cars always look so cool on a trailer. So the car's going home. We've done what we needed to do on the hoist, thank God. So all these other little bits and pieces I can do at home. But once we've got it home and back in its spot, I'll explain what we just did and what's stuffed up and what we're going to do. So I'll check back in a sec. Alright, so as you can see, this shitter finally runs. It's back home now, safe and sound. So, problems we ran into. I still don't have a hose from brake booster down to the back there, so we just dodgy this one up because it's a different size on that end to on that end, so it's just a hose inside a hose. I only have LS1 coils on this side as I ordered a brand new set of 8, but they still haven't come from Sydney. 3 weeks and counting. So I got 6-litre ones on this side which hit the fitting, so they're just sort of on there loosely to get the car running. Crank seal is leaking, as you saw. So I think that's the only seal that I didn't do genuine Holden, so I'm going to buy a genuine GM one. I still got to do this side catch can line. One of the rack fittings are leaking, the standard one that I reused, the hard line, so I think just the O-ring shot on that, so I'll pull that out. And even though we used a blowtorch and bashed the headers in, this steering shaft is still hitting the headers. Fucking hell. I actually had the fuel lines around the wrong way, so it was feeding the reg first instead of the rail first. And as you saw, all that dust, because if you remember this was a country car, so all that dust coming out, oh my god, in every nook and cranny in the chassis of this thing. So we blew that out as best as we could. There was literally shit everywhere. Auto shifts perfect. I went through all the gears. I just took it up and down the driveway there, so you know, shifts all the gears, reverse, park, neutral. 1, 2, 3. Still haven't bled this up properly. I don't know what's going on there with the fan. It seems to be coming on really late, so we got to sort of stuff around with that, and we just sort of hardwired it, you know, get it running. So Marcus still got to wire in a relay and blah 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 all for that, and upgrade the wiring as to not burn it out just because it draws so much ampage. Apart from that, all good, you know, no dramas. Oil, you know, got oil pressure straight away, oil straight up to the heads, no abnormal noises, runs and idles as should. So once I get the bonnet back on this, I still have to paint the hinges. I'm still waiting for Minnie to do that. You know, just a lot of little bits and pieces. Then we'll get this car on the dyno, run the motor in, drop the oil, and go ham on the dyno after that. Probably not till next year. You know, Christmas is next week, then New Year's, and then Summer Nats. So there's a fair bit going on at the end of the year here. So I thought I'll just wait till next year, early next year. It gives me time to sort of stuff around a little bit. But it does run and drive, surprisingly. Nothing gone wrong, so yeah. Super happy at the moment. Big thanks to my neighbour for towing the car there and back today. And I think that's going to be it for this one. My goal was to get this car running and driving this year. So I made that goal just to explain the exhaust, because I know a lot of people are going to complain about it. You know, you've gone really nice with this car and you've left that shitty exhaust. Yes, I know it's a shitty exhaust. We just shittied it up to get the car running so as not to have my neighbours complain with open headers. It will get a new exhaust at some point. Exhausts aren't cheap when you want like a really nice job, full exhaust over the diff, everything with some nice mufflers. So this has just been dodged up. We just, you know, got it to fit, and that is it. Like, I don't care what this exhaust looks like, it's going in the bin. And big thanks to Andrew today for taking the time out of his day to modify the exhaust that was on it to fit up with the new headers. I really appreciate it. So big thanks to him for today, for taking the time to do that. I had the car on my story running. Everyone seems super pumped. My phone was going crazy on Instagram, which was cool. So everyone's really happy that the car's driving. And I will see some of you guys at Summer Nats. Not sure what I'm going to do for next week's video, because we've got Christmas, so I'm not sure what I'm going to slot in there. But I'm sure to do something. I'm going to try keep the ball rolling every week. So, but Merry Christmas to everyone, and Happy New Year. And hopefully see you guys at a drag strip very soon.